All right, sorry about that. Okay, so what I'll be doing is a reading for career and finances. I'm going to pull two cards for career, two cards for finances. I'll put out possible delays or infractions. I'll pull out some solutions, and then I'll pull out an overall energy. So let's get started. Woo! The weather's been like pretty amazing around here. I'm in Massachusetts, in the South Shore region. Just gorgeous. I mean, like, springtime essence. It's coming the spring. So the energies around this card is going to be for the upcoming season. We're about to leave the winter solstice and going into the spring equinox. I love those words. All right. You know what? Okay. So it looks like two cards came out. This is what was supposed to come out. Okay, I don't do reversals, by the way, y'all. I do not deal with reversals because I'm an intuitive reader, so I'll pick up the energy as it's supposed to be, as I'm receiving it. I'm gonna use this is for career and finances. What are the energies we are picking up for the season of the spring equinox? And I believe Jupiter is going retrograde. So things are going to be moving slowly, y'all. Depending on, how your charts was aligned. Some people just like have like this extra super gravitational pull towards wealth and finance and in abundance, like just kind of lucky people. Others, we have to work hard, and some people still work hard and may not, because, everything is in divine timing, so we can't force things to be just because we think that's what we deserve, Yes, we deserve it, but it just might not be the right timing, so we have to kind of be okay with that and be open to the possibilities and the, blueprint and continue moving. Okay, some cards want to pop out here, but let's see what's gonna be drawn this time, huh? Okay. Still have to. Sorry, this is taking a bit long. Let's try that again. Okay. I work with my spirit guides and I work with my ancestors and with working. Okay, nice and sick. Okay. This is career, this is finance. Okay. So what I'm picking up in regards to career. We have the Ace of Wands and Six of Wands. This is all fire energy, and we're dealing with fire energy. We know that the signs falling under fire energy are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. The I will of the crew. And dealing with the will, it talks about, you know, your desires, the things you've always been longing to do. And it looks like a fresh new start, fresh new beginning, a fresh new offer is coming in. And it looks like you're moving towards that offer. And there's been a longing for this opportunity. So it might be that you may have, you know what, let me not speak yet. I'm going to draw the cards and then we'll get to that. But there's a fresh new offer. There's a fresh new start when it's coming to your career. Something that you've been desiring. And it looks like you're moving towards it. So all is well. It looks like you're moving towards that. So all is really well. With finances, looks like you got the Queen of Pentacles. So honey, with the Ace of Wands. Again, the Ace of Wands is showing up twice. And it's a fast-moving energy. So we know that when we are dealing with fire, it's like swift. And so it's a fast-moving energy, and you're moving towards abundance. It's coming to you. It's like the money. I'm sorry, sweetie. Like, it's coming. It may be that you're getting it through this new energy that you're moving through in order to get to your heart's desires. When it came to your passion, you know, what would make you happy every day to do, to create, or to live in, and boldly and creatively, is going to naturally align itself with you in this abundance that is just waiting for you. And you're moving with this Queen of, it's Mother Earth on the Mythical Goddess deck, but this is the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you are like abundant. And you know what you want. You know what you desire, and you're going for it. And you're going to get it because it's going to create. You already have that energy, and you're moving with the energy, which is why you have the freaking Ace of Wands again. Twice. That's not a coincidence. All right. Possible infractions, possible challenges, delays. We're gonna intuitively, I'm gonna pull one from here, one from there, and see what we get for possible delays. You've got to be moving confidently. The Queen of Wands, she's confident in her Queen of Pentacles is confident in her, and she's grounded, stable, and she is loving, she's nurturing. Just think of like that woman in your life who, when you came around, always had something to offer, and she was warm, inviting in nature, and she always seemed to have a lot to give too. She never seemed like, she didn't have enough. That's like my mom in my life. She may not have it, but she seems like she has it, because that's just how her energy is. She has an abundant nature about her. And that's a beautiful energy to carry. All right, possible delays. Okay. The mythical goddess deck is very positive. So when I use those cards, our readings will always be positive, even if there may be what seems to be a kink, a delay, but it's never anything negative. This is based off the Wade the Legend of the Divine Tarot. Legacy of the Divine Tarot is based off the Tarot Wade. So it will have some negative connotation in there, but it's nothing to be scared of. It's not, there's like, negative cards are not anything to be scared of. They're not even negative cards. They're just like enlightening cards, like I like to say. Like, they're just bringing things to the surface, like maybe that you might have been avoiding because of maybe the feelings or the emotion or the energy you feel around or surrounding that thing. But it's not anything to be afraid of. It's just a lesson maybe like you need to learn, and the sooner you learn it, the easier it's gonna be. Like in regards to the situation, like can move on or move forward. Like, who wants to be stuck or stagnated? And no one wants to do that. So at least in my world, nobody wants to do that. So I'm gonna pull out. Sorry, I know I'm like, just keep shuffling, but it's like I have to wait until I'm told to stop. So it's just like that sort of kind of thing. Okay. The devil. That's so funny. We talk about negative cards and I drew one, right? Okay, that's because I knew it was coming. And I was just like kind of like trying to butter it up, right? Okay. So you have the 10 of Pentacles and the devil. So it looks like there is a certain energy that you're carrying with you, and I feel like it's more like self-doubt. It's like you're afraid of abundance, like you're afraid of coming into your abundance. And this is the blockage that you are dealing with at this time. You are afraid of coming into, I want to say you've been dibbling and dabbling in what truly makes you happy. But you've been afraid to solidify and like kind of hone in. You've been indecisive. You've been weighing your options. Like, it's like you're not solid in your emotions. The sword, you're not emotion, and you're not solid like in your thoughts. You have like negative thoughts coming up a lot, right? And within your negative thoughts, sorry y'all, within your negative thoughts, you have like you're feeding the negative thoughts with emotion, and like that is what's creating your reality at this time. But as soon as you start to carry this Queen of Pentacles energy, when you shift, you leave this negative energy, the devil energy, and you come into the Queen of Pentacles energy, this is when you're going to start to see your fruition. This is when you're going to start to see, because this is what's going to bring you to this. The hard work, the hard-working woman, this energy you're going to carry with this is going to bring you to this. But you got to let go of this. The negative thinking, the emotional distraught. There's something else I wanted to bring to the attention, which was the I can't do it energy, the I'm not worth it energy, and then crying about it energy, feeling bad for yourself. That's gotta go. It's not required in your journey anymore. You've gone through that. You've been there and you've done that. And what did it bring you? You know? Gotta let go of the negative thoughts. It's not working for you. It's pulling you away. You're just scared. Like you're hiding away from your own purpose, your own destiny, because of your thinking, because of the different emotions you're allowing in that are not serving you. Possible solutions, or not possible solutions, solutions to the challenges. It's a challenge, but you're gonna get over it. Challenges are meant to be defeated. Challenges are meant to be overtaken, overran, challenges are meant to be defeated, period. That's it. That's freaking it. Okay. This music is so like everything to me right now. That 10 of Pentacles with 10, like, you guys don't even understand who you are right now. 10 of Pentacles with this in mythical goddess, this is the 10 of Pentacles. Like, you got it, baby. Like, it's here for you, sweetheart. Like, I don't know who you thought you were, but I'm about to remind you. Like, no. Oh, wait. Sorry. I don't know why I picked that deck up again. I'm so excited to deliver this message at this point. So, all right, let's get to the solution for real, because we want to know what's going on. So right now I got the 8 of coins, 8 of Pentacles. That's what that is. 8 of coins is the 8 of Pentacles. And, this is good because we're getting, like, a lot of green earth energy, like, grounded energy, like, you know, you about to get this. It's close. It's closer than you thought. We just got to put that drive behind, you know, the grounded energy we've been working so hard to pull in. You know, we're grounded. We've been putting in our hard work to get us here. So now the foundation is laid. Now it's time to put in the work to start to solidify everything we've learned. You know, lessons learned. Now what are we going to do about it? You know what I mean? It's that type of thing. You know, we're ending a cycle. We are ending a cycle and coming into a new cycle. So abundance is ours. Prosperity is ours. But are you afraid? You know, are you going to let the devil rule you? Or are you going to fucking put that bitch in a box? Because it's always going to exist. I'm just saying, like, are you going to let this motherfucker know who's running shit? Like, no. I got this. Thank you very much for your fears and insecurities. I understand the lesson. I get it. You know, I've been taught my lesson. Do we want to have to keep repeating the same cycles so that we can gain, you know, a better... No, it doesn't get better. It's just going to get more painful. And that's where deterioration comes, when you've allowed, you know, something to pass its expiration date. I was watching a reading by my your angelic karma, and she's like, letting things go past its expiration date. Very true. When you let things go past its expiration date, the lesson only becomes more painful. It becomes, because it's like universe is like, okay, well, they didn't get it this time, so now I need to amplify it. It becomes amplified every single time we don't get it. And when it has to come back to that point, when you got to go back to square one, and then the lesson comes back around, you're going to think, like, what did I do to deserve this? But it's not really what did I do. It's like, what do I need to learn? Okay. Like, listen. You got the 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Success is promised, clearly. But in order for us to reach the success, we need to get down to work. It's time to start putting in the work. It's time to start. It's like, at this point, no more time for distractions. This man is concentrated. Like, look how he's very concentrated right now. And he's blueprinting and drawing out. He's mapping out. Because he's trying to get to his coins. Chatting. Sit down, take some time. When it comes to your finances, take some time and look at things like what is owed. Take a look at, you know, your credit. Take a look at, you want to buy a house? Take out what it takes. Now's a good time for you to sit down and look at the steps that it's going to take to buy a house. You want to get a car? You need to sit down and logically look at the steps. Now it's about taking the time to logically look at the steps of what it is that we're looking for or we're looking to gain. So we already know, like, we already went through the phase of not knowing what we want. We know what we want now, right? Because in order to be a Queen of Pentacles, you got to be sound and knowing what you want, right? That's been illuminated for you. You are in the knowing now. You are in the knowing of what you want and how you want to establish it. And you're going to get there as soon as you drop that fucking F1 mentality. It's not A1, so it's F1 mentality. Like, I can't do it. This is so hard. I don't think I deserve it. Why is this happening to me? No, we're not going to do that. We can't do that anymore. We can't even afford to do that because look what's waiting. I'm just saying. And you already got the will. The Ace of Wands. Twice. The drive, the desire, the passion is there. So now it's time to sit down and draw out a plan. Step by step. Let's not miss any steps. But hone in on what you want. You know what you want right now, right? Now it's time to map that shit out. All right, we're going to look at possible outcomes with the solution. Possible outcomes with the solution. All right, Queen. It's very, I know other readers don't do this, like when they, like especially intuitive readers. This is the beginning stage for me. So I'm going to not clarify with another card, the Eight of Coins, because I feel like this is a very important step. I'm going to look in the deck and read to you what the book says about the card, just so, because I don't like when people give you like good information like about a solution to something and then they don't expound on it. I'm like, that was so quick, like, you know, I want to do a little bit different. Okay, all right, possible outcomes. I'm about to tell you guys what's happening right now, because I also feel like that devil energy has to do with maybe like some shadow work that needs to be done internally, because these doubts and these fears are not just coming from anywhere or from nowhere. They are coming from a place where it's more of like someone might have told you when you was little you wasn't worth shit. Or maybe in a past life, you lived the ain't shit life. Maybe you was a peasant. Maybe you were a servant. Maybe you were a slave of some sort. These are all shadow work, because we carry these energies through our lifetimes with us. And maybe you were in a relationship that drained you and made you feel like you wasn't nothing, you know. These are and in this current lifetime, this is all encompassing, but it's really up to us to do the work. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we've already been through all of that, actually. Like I said, it's a residual of the last cycle, because we're closing out this cycle. So whatever it is that you told yourself or you was working through in the last cycle needs to be applied for real right now. And not to say you wasn't doing it for real before, but like, you are so close to getting what it is that you deserve. And when I say that, it's not like an ending thing, because once you get what you deserve, you got to maintain it. So it doesn't mean things are going to get easier, but this is going to be a new level. What I'm saying is we're closing out an old cycle, which means that this shit ain't new to us no more. Now it's true. We true to this. Like, we've been doing this. So it's like, I'm not sure where or how or who or what, but you got to let go of that devil energy. This is holding you back from your abundance, because the new cycle starts with abundance, with prosperity, with wealth. You've been working on your health. You've been working on your spirituality, your mental, your physical body, your emotional body, stabilizing yourself emotionally, coming into yourself, clearing up energies, but there's still a residual. And boom, this nigga's right, or this, excuse my language, excuse me, this thing is right here. And it's time to let it go. The Eight of Coins. Okay, here we go. Before becoming the craftsman depicted in the Three of Coins, much work and effort has to be invested. The challenge may not be easy. Some things cannot be achieved without due effort. Perseverance is key. A commitment to learn and to practice, and with trial and error, and to finally master. We are in the cycle of mastery, or the ending where we are mastering, which is going to bring us to the next level, because this is like, there's levels to this. There's levels to this. It doesn't stop. So don't be like, finally. No. It's like, all right, divine timing. Give thanks. Humble yourself. You feel me? That type of thing. The apprentice here studies and ponders the task. He is surrounded by 8 coins, each suggesting different stages of the process, from basic instructional diagrams to increasingly more finished items. a steady learning curve, a progression, acquisition of skills and knowledge. You've been acquiring the skills and the knowledge to move towards your will and your passion and your desire to create an abundance for yourself. But you gotta let the shadow go. It is holding you back from your abundance. You've been practicing. You've been practicing. And your outcome is the Empress and child consciousness. And I'm going to tell you how. Let me hold on. The Eight of Coins. Whenever you choose to craft something valuable, you must take your time and give it care and attention it deserves. It is also important to remember that no significant endeavor bears fruition, without contemplation, thinking, going over things, writing them down, like writing it. This card is about competent, diligence, and detail-oriented. Remember, I said, write down a list of every single step. I ain't even playing. However, the scene on the Legacy Tarot version of this card adds an interesting nuance to these meanings. The man we see here seemed tired, puzzled, or discouraged, perhaps in reaction to perplexing order or distressing bill that he is reading, which may indicate a possible bump on the road to success. We're this close to the end. That bump ain't nothing. That bump ain't nothing. I bet you we're going to draw out some solutions for this bump. Believe that. It's already embedded in us. Overstand that. Training, learning, selling something, economy, cunning, practice, success, commissioned work. A man studies a blueprint for coins in a pleasant room next to a door. Light shines in through a green tinted glass. He is working with sacred geometry to study the pursuits of wealth and worthy intentions. His tools on the table are a triangle and a compass. You have the tools you need. There's a pleasure and a profit in honest work. More skill and technique can be developed, perhaps as an apprenticeship. Practice makes perfect. You can learn from the experience you gain. You can learn from the experience you gain. Like I said, this card actually says 8 on it. So you have a couple of more steps to complete the cycle. You're like right there for your success. And it's going to be on Earth. You will embody the Empress. You will heal your child wounds. This is the healing of the child wounds that I was talking about with the devil. Whoever told you you weren't enough, whoever made you feel by their actions that you weren't worthy, we're there to teach you something. I was going to tell you that they ain't shit, but I'm not going to do that. They were there to teach you something. Pick up what you need from the lesson, and let's keep it pushing, because now it's time to move into Empress. Which goes hand in hand with the Queen of Pentacles, because she's abundant. She's earthly. So is the Empress. Because everything that is represented around her in this picture is of an earthly essence, if you get my drift. So everything that you truly desire is coming to you. But you gotta work. But it's even more than just working, because he's thinking. It's even more than just thinking. It's putting in those thoughts into work. It's putting those thoughts into drive. You gotta put the drive into it. overall energy, I'm gonna leave things on a positive note. And I'm gonna use the... Should I draw 2 cards or 1? Okay, intuition said 1. Sorry, guys. Gonna leave it off with 1. Oh my gosh, I'm missing a card. Did I put it back? What card was here? Oh, it was the it was the... I have to take her out. I'm sorry, I don't even know how I got her trapped in here, guys. It happened so quickly. I already feel like I know what like card we're gonna draw out for the overall energy, because you guys are so kick-ass, like for real. Like whoever I'm reading for, whoever watches this, you are amazing, and you are worth the abundance. Okay, this is the card right here. Wheel of Fortune. That's the energy. That's the overall energy. The abundance is yours. We are coming at the end, a closing of a cycle. Like, you ain't gotta be depleted anymore. You are full. You are whole. Now you just got to see it. So this can come to you. So this can come to you. Okay, I promise y'all, not here to lie. This is 10. This is your 10th card. This time, we are ending a cycle. And Jupiter's in retrograde right now. So things are gonna... In regards to this, your will and your drive is fast. But things are gonna move slowly, y'all. Like, in regards to... Be patient. Take time to heal the child consciousness, because that's where the devil's playing in right now. Take time to heal this. The child consciousness, the child within you. Do the shadow work. Look how she has the black and white balance. It's all about balance on a dragonfly. Soaring through the air, all happy, peaceful. Just soaring like a superhero, because she already know what time it is. She know who she is. The child know who she is. Now it's time for you to know. The child within you knows who she is. But you walking around wounded a little bit. Some of us a lot of bit, and some of us are just passing through that energy, you know? But have no more fears. Let me do a spirit card for you guys. This is my favorite part of the reading. I have to like end this because it's gonna go past its expiration date. All right, quickly. Dude, this reading did not want to come... Well, energies did not want this reading to come through. So I know whoever it's going to is y'all is special. Because, seriously. I did Reiki earlier today on myself, so the energies are coming very nicely. Coming through very nicely. It's nice to be a clear vessel, you know what I mean? To be able to interpret the way you're supposed to. All right. And the message, I got 2, so let's do this first. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start hustling towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make the first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone, make the decision, and take that one step towards your gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, you know, it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take a positive action towards your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't exact fit for your agenda, it will be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so much. All right. I am amped right now. Okay. Dear you. All right, here's another one. Dear you, there's always more to one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story. The hundreds of ways to be right, be different, to be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach of this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common grounds to understand how another person thinks or an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things. Once common ground is reached, you're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. And I feel like this was like kind of for me. Just moving into the new cycle, I've been having to detach a lot from a lot of people, and some of them I thought were in for the long haul, and I just realized that I just had so much to learn from them, and perhaps even to teach them. And it was just part of a karmic cycle, and it's okay to let go, but it's also important to honor others' differences and knowing that not everyone does things the same way as you. That can also be the devil energy in the reading. It's important not to hold people hostage. It's important not to hold their energies hostage either, and to allow releasing and a let going, and knowing that common grounds is a safe place for everyone, but it doesn't mean that you have to take or endure any type of suffering or pain through that experience. It's to learn what you needed to learn, to come into a peace, a wholeness, a oneness with the learning, and to let go and release with love. If you have some type of hate or resentment against anyone that you've dealt with in the past, you haven't healed. That's the devil. And honestly, look at children, how easy they forgive, how compassionate children are. Those are naturally the things that come within us. So if you're having a problem being compassionate and you're having a problem letting go, that's the devil, and you need to heal from that, because that's going to keep you from your abundance. That's going to keep you from your success. That's going to keep you from your wealth, and it's not healthy. That shit shows up in diseases in people's bodies, but we can talk about that on my nutrition channel. If you're ever interested, I'll make sure I leave a link so that you can find that. But thank you so much for tuning into my reading for the spring equinox energies, and I thank you so much. You have a wonderful, divine, and supreme rest of your winter solstice, and I will be doing another reading for love. Thank you. Tune in.